Yo, 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 world, it's your boy JoJo hitting you with another socially charged, debatable, and dope episode of The Privilege Show with two of the illest co-hosts in the game. I'm talking about Cecily Jamelia and Isaac Hayes. Make sure to check us out on our Instagram, YouTube, and obviously on the Household Entertainment app at The Privilege Show. Yo, check out our clip of our newest episode, audio episode, where we're interviewing two of the hottest gay male rappers duo in the game. They go by the name of Freaky Boiz, and they have a debut album called Freak Show, debuting tomorrow, October 29th, 2021. Yo, this is history. We're happy to have them on the show, and they're here with us now. So y'all tune into some of the clips from the episode. We had a great time with them. Let us know what you think. Click the thumbs up if you're checking us out on YouTube, and download the Household Entertainment app for iOS or Google Play devices. It's totally free.
The bitch been eaten. So that's how it goes.
Okay. Because, with that title, we don't know where we're going with that one. I had to ask.
See, that's why that's why most of our songs, they can be a double entendre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
That's good. Yeah.
Really
And
good.
one thing I will say about the music, because, and I will say this, and I'll be 100% honest, I was like, I know they're gay rappers. Doesn't mean that I get to have fun when I listen to their music. And when I listen to your guys' track, the one that's coming out with the video of you guys in the church, I was like, this is me, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm going to do it. And I feel like your guys' music is very inviting, where it's just fun music. You don't have necessarily have an identifier. Like, it's my song at this moment. I'm ready to stick and everything else like that.
Yo.
It's my song, first of all.
Yeah, owning it.
Yeah, very, very relatable, and I love that part of it, because I think the one thing about music is universal, and if you can find something that you can resonate with, then it's an easy sell. And one other thing I'll say on top of that is I think that you guys are beautiful souls. You guys seem to be very happy people. Things that really can relate to, and I just don't see any reason why you guys won't win.
Word.
Dope.
Yeah.
Love that. You got my heart over here warm and shit.
No, that's that, and then that deserves
I got a request.
That
though.
deserves
I
an
have a
applause.
request for you two Freaky Boys. When y'all come to LA to do a show, make sure I'm there. I want to check it out.
Aw, me too.
Actually, so we live in LA, and we're having an album release party on Thursday, so you should definitely come to it.
See, Isaac.
Awesome.
Yay.
Drop Jovon the information.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that's
We'll.
And our shows are totally different. Like, we have, like, our live shows are crazy. Like, it's fun. So everybody would enjoy it.
So for all you viewers, you heard it right there. Live show is crazier than the song. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
We just had a performance a couple of weeks ago at the Globe Theater, and it was like one of my favorite performances that we ever did. Because we haven't been on stage in like 3-4 years, and that was like coming out all over again. And like it was just amazing. Like, all of our friends were there, and like so many people that came up to tell me like, I love the show. It was a good one.
Yeah.
So are y'all friends from before the music, or did y'all meet through the music?
Yeah, we met in high school. We've been best friends for over 50 years.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You can tell.
Yeah. So as being in a group, I mean, I feel like there's always that inevitable state where people that have been in a group for a while want to venture out and do their own thing. Do you guys ever see yourself having that moment where you kind of indulge in your own lanes and then come back together, or what's the plan overall?
Well, yeah, gonna tell you his same line he always says.
Wait, what do I always say?
What? Well, I can never see myself doing this without.
Good. That's cool.
No, but that's true. As far as the great thing about being a duo, it's two of us. When it comes to anything outside of music, Terrence and I are like so different. Like, we do completely different things outside of music, and we support each other while the other is doing that, whatever that is. Just when it comes to music, I would not do music without Terrence because
I agree.
Performing on stage and like being in the booth and stuff, like I would never do that solo because I just don't have the guts. Like everything I'm doing now, like as a musician, as an artist, it's literally because like I have Terrence to back it up.
I love that.
You know, and that's dope.
Do you guys see yourself like producing other artists and kind of being on that side of the business?
This is Pierre speaking. Yes, I am getting so old. Well, I feel old. I always think about like managing or producing other artists because I feel like we have a lot to offer. Like like when it comes to being in the media and being media trained and stuff like that. We trained a lot, and now there's no like A&Rs anymore. Like there's no like they do not train these.
They literally just picking people out and just saying, "Hey, let me make you a star."
Right.
So I always say when I settle down, like I'll want to manage an artist or something like that.
That sounds
good. Now, do you want to manage like? Are you open to any kind of artist you want? Hip hop, you're looking for R&B, like what would be on your radar? Would you want a straight artist, a gay artist? Like what do you prefer?
It'll be any artist. I feel like it makes me some money.
Right.
Cash app.
Run up the cash app.
Run up the cash app.
They've been eating, so you know.
It all makes sense. You was about to tell a story from every track, every title of their tracks, Isaac. That was dope.
I was trying to make a story out of it myself, but I didn't. It wasn't going to do it.
Well, that's Pierre.
It's TT.
Okay, TT. That was you. That was trying to create the story. Well, I mean, clearly, we see the story with this artwork and the fire blowing. So I gotta ask, the fire blowing. Were you really blowing fire, Pierre, out of your mouth, or what? Was that an effect, or you don't want to give it away yet?
I wasn't. It was all effects.
Wow.
And in that picture, actually, it's literally like how people critique our music. Like they say, I spit fire, and they say he like has a razor sharp tongue. Like so.
Wow.
That's why we chose to do it that way.
Wow, that's interesting. I have never heard that put into that perspective from even, artists, hip hop artists, anybody. Like they've never referred to it like that. I mean, I've heard of each individually, but y'all got some creativity behind this whole project. And like Isaac and Cecily were saying, the relatability and the energy that you guys have together on stage and off stage, the friendship, a lot of friendships, long-term friendships aren't lasting these days. You don't really see too many good friendships where you're able to do that and business. So I applaud that. Before we jump on to our next segment, I had to make a joke. We were talking about you guys never leaving the group or any other stuff like that. So I have to play a sound clip for comical purposes, but y'all telling me y'all will never have one of these moments.
You might have to go straight to the airport. I don't have no luggage.
Luggage.
Where y'all coming out there? Well, somebody can send your luggage, but then I'm gonna have to wait for.
We can see your luggage.
It's either that or you gonna probably miss your flight.
I mean, so y'all don't have to worry about that, right? Y'all don't have to worry about that type of shit going on.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
No, we don't have those situations because my bad. Go ahead.
Okay, no. I was letting you guys speak. So we're going to get into a little bit of a heavy thing. Not heavy, but we're getting into a little bit of girth before we get on up out of here. And I thank you guys again for your time. If y'all are just tuning in, we are live on air with the Freaky Boys talking about their debut album and official track list for their, debut album coming out this October 29th, which is Friday, 2 days before Halloween, and it's titled Freak Show. Y'all make sure y'all stream that thing come Thursday or Friday morning, 12 a.m. What platforms? All platforms, y'all?
All platforms.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Pierre, I want to get into your story. What was it like? 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 What was
It's gonna be everywhere. You can download music.
Come on.
Everywhere you could download music, and make sure y'all follow them now at the official Freaky Boys. Also, their personal Instagram. Check on the Privilege Show Instagram. Download the Household Entertainment app for free for Google and iOS devices. So, excuse me. The album, we know we've been going through COVID, and well, first of all, you guys are two Chicago natives. We didn't personally know each other per se in Chicago, but we're all here now. LA is our home, and so I was fast forwarding. Fast forwarding from us moving and taking that leap of faith out here, we have all experienced together, along with the world, the COVID and pandemic and all this stuff that's going on the last couple of years. And we've been able to persevere and get through some things and see the world change in a lot of ways. And so you guys, album,
we're able to persevere. I'm not sure where we're going with the next. But what I will say is that y'all music is dope. So let's keep
shut
pushing
up.
that.
Can I have my moment to beg? Can I have my
a lot of children
Can I have my
inspired by
moment?
y'all?
Yes.
That y'all got a message that you want to push forward.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Say
And
it,
I look
say
forward to y'all music dropping on Friday.
Say it.
Straight up.
Say it. Now that
Go get Big Show out this Friday. You're gonna be entertained from the top to the bottom. It's a whole album full of no shit.
I gotta give you an applause for that, Isaac.
You know, with COVID, he's been very creative in how to get the music out there and whatnot. But how do you guys foresee yourselves pursuing what you guys are doing post-COVID? Like, I know everyone's like, I can't wait until such and such happens. So what does post-COVID life as an artist mean to you guys?
This Terrence, for me, I want to tour so bad, but it's so hard to do that right now with everything with COVID, like because of restrictions. But it's loosening up now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait for it to become like how it was before COVID.
Right.
Touring and being on stage is my second favorite thing. Being an artist, first is being in the booth, just writing. When me and Pierre get there and we together, it's like the best of times. I'm always recording because there's always some random stuff going on. But definitely touring. I miss it. I want to do that.
Right. Okay.
Now,
And this is Pierre.
Yeah.
I'll just miss, like, we've done so many Zoom interviews and so many interviews. Like, I'll miss actual human interaction, like,
most definitely.
interviewers and things of that nature. Like, I'm tired of doing phones and Zooms and stuff like that.
Okay.
Now, y'all brought us some good points. Isaac, did you heard your applause? Because that you said some heartfelt things. I didn't think about the kid portion. Y'all are reaching out to a lot of people who haven't discovered themselves yet. And build up of the anticipation of my speech, I was going to get into post-COVID, like we're talking about. There's been some wins this year for you guys. There's been some losses for you guys this year, and the perseverance level has been consistent throughout. And what I'm speaking about specifically is, one, your win, Pierre, one of the half duo of Freaky Boys, won an Emmy this year. And can you talk to us a little bit about? Yeah, can you talk to us a bit about that Emmy? Gotta give you some applause on that.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah.
Well, like you guys asked earlier, when it comes to things we do outside of the Freaky Boys separately, one of my passions is TV and film is what I went to school for. So when I'm not rapping, I'm actually making TV shows and making movies and writing. The past year, a friend asked for my help to work on a short film. It was my first time working on the short film. It was his first time working on the short film. The person who wrote it, it was their first time writing a short film.
Wow.
The person who directed it, it was their first time directing a short film. So none of us really knew what we were doing. And I always tell people we submitted 3 things. 2 of the things we were pros at. Like, it was like things we had worked on and we knew what we were doing. And then we submitted a movie which none of us knew what we were doing. And the movie ended up winning the Emmy.
Really?
Yeah.
So so now I have an Emmy in my background.
Is that not
Congratulations.
huge,
That's amazing.
Congrats. Woo.
Damn. Straight up.
You know, that when you talk about the dreamers, that right
But I'm
there.
not gonna let you downplay it like that because first of all, Pierre is so good at writing scripts and like doing everything as far as the TV. So it's my friend who asked him to do it. Like he's new, so they're all new to what they did, but when they put their work on it, that's why it won the Emmy. Like I'm extremely proud of him for that.
Wow, that's a huge accomplishment.
That's nothing to take lightly. You know, I know you like to humble guys, but that's a serious accomplishment.
Yes,
That
it is.
super awesome. Wow.
No, for real. I cried 3 times.
Not 3 times. You cried 3 times? Not twice, 4 times.
In the same day, yeah, I did.
That's right. I hear that.
And it's something that lets you another reminder of never judge a book by its cover. You know, you have a lot of people who are, you know, can be judgmental about your music and what that's about. But then on the other hand, they don't know about your education or your experience or your history or what you've been through, or even that you got an Emmy, my nigga. Do you dust it every day? Do you dust the Emmy off every day?
Oh yes, I'm so. I want y'all to see me like.
I will have it in my bag or some shit.
What? Listen, I can't. First of all, it's super heavy, which I love because it makes it feel like, dang, what is this? It's so heavy.
Right.
But I pick it up probably every 10 minutes.
Wow, I'm vicariously saying that right now. I'm saying that right now. Yeah. And thanks for sharing that, and thanks for allowing us to share that moment and celebrate with you. Now even months later, like it's gonna be an accomplishment the rest of your life, and something for us and even fellow dreamers and people listening who are writers and
it's going in my obituary.
Yo, it's going in the grave with you, my nigga. It's going in there with you.
No, they got to
die. Hopefully, when I'm 100 or something, it's going to say, "You are celebrating the life of Emmy Award winner."
Yes. I wouldn't have it no other way, you know. Speaking about the flip side of things, which there's still light and joy at the end of the tunnel and at the end of the road, in all situations, or most situations, shall I say. And so when I'm speaking about TT, and I sent you condolences when it happened, but I had no clue that your brother was taken from you and your family this year in the midst of you recording an album, in the midst of you still working hard towards your dream and maintaining a household, and even still living out here in LA and not breaking and moving back to Chicago. So this isn't necessarily a moment for you to, break down and talk about that, but we're just applauding you for continuing to keep your word to Pierre and keep your word to yourself and your family to just push through for your dreams, man. So 2 heavy things this year, and they're opposite sides
yeah,
of the
that did
spectrum.
happen. I'm still dealing with that. It's actually coming up on the 1-year mark on November 3rd. But I'm better. Earlier, y'all were having a conversation, and I think Cecily was saying how she was creatively exhausted.
Yes.
I had that same thing happen to me, right after my birthday, and our album's supposed to came out in the summer. Our album been finished for a couple of months, but it was I was almost mentally drained.
Yeah.
So I was I'm just gonna go to Chicago and stay for the whole entire summer. So I took the whole summer and stayed there around family and people who I love. And Pierre had gave me the best advice because I was trying to hang out with people instead of people trying to hang out with me. He was like, you should want to hang out with people who want to hang out with you.
Yeah. Right.
And then when I started doing that, I started feeling so much better. I started traveling over the summer. I went a couple of places. And then I came back, I'm like, okay, Pierre, it's time to work. He's looking at me like, this album's supposed to came out in July. I needed that time. I needed that time for myself.
That is so important. I'm so glad that you said that because I've been here for 16 years now. And I know naturally there's always that moment where I kind of tap out and tap back in. But with COVID, I was kind of stuck for a while. And I think creatively, we all always think that we have this infinite amount of creation. We can just do whatever we want to do, blah, blah, blah. but like you underestimate how your creativity actually ties to your self-esteem, your
it's all connected. It's all
you know
connected.
what I mean? It's something you could be in a room somewhere by yourself working against yourself and have no idea and how important your mental health can be for you to open up those new worlds and create those new things. And so I'm glad he pointed that out because
everybody should definitely take care of
I
themselves.
was like,
Mental health is real.
something has to happen.
That's an episode in itself, and I will welcome a full panel on that because a lot of people don't even know where to start.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
So what do y'all hope, like, what is y'all ultimate goal for this album? What are y'all manifesting? What you putting out there? What's the energy that y'all want people to take with it?
Right.
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
One of my all-time goals is to be one of the first openly gay rap duo group to bless Billboard. I don't care if I'm 199. Like, if I got on there, I would be so happy. To win awards and stuff like that would mean a lot, but I want to reach more people. There is like a goal to reach more people and touch more people and show people the use for people who just not comfortable with themselves. That it don't matter what people think about you. It don't matter what you got going on. As long as you believe in yourself, as long as you know what you have to do to take care of yourself, people feel that type of energy and they love it. It's infectious. So people gonna navigate naturally to authenticity. So that's what I want to do.
That's what I like about y'all because, like, I'm sorry, man. You know, I'm a straight male, but it can't be easy for a lot of kids out here trying to come out and chase their dreams as being gay. You know, because that's the stigma that people have put on the world. You know what I mean? That they can't be themselves. So for y'all to come out as yourselves and really just pushing that agenda, this is who I am. That is what is major to me for what y'all doing. There's rappers everywhere. That's a fact. Okay, people can rap, y'all can rap, everybody can rap. Okay, but y'all have the image, y'all have the message that y'all trying to put out to the world and to people. You know what I mean? That we need right now for people that are going through the same struggles of trying to find their own voice in their own skin. You know what I mean? So I applaud y'all heavily for that.
Facts.
I appreciate that, and this is Pierre speaking. And I always try to preach that because being rappers for 12 years,
right?
I feel like we went through both of the phases where we went through the rough times, the super rough time. Like, we were the first gay people on the Breakfast Club.
Word.
And if anybody watches that interview, if you watch us being on the Breakfast Club and then you watch Lil Nas X interview on the Breakfast Club that happened like 2 weeks ago, they're two totally different interviews.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Two totally different interviews.
It was the whole energy was different. They didn't ask him. I mean, I'm not saying that. I love that he was on there and stuff like that. But they didn't ask him like certain questions.
What I'm comparing is literally the beginning versus the latest. We were the first gay people on what is the nation's #1 radio station, urban radio station. So we were the first openly gay people there, and now you have Lil Nas X, who was the latest in 2021.
Wow.
And we went on in like 2012 or something like that. So 10 years later, like, you can see the growth of how people accept gay artists. So it means a lot when people can actually see like how authentic we are and how like we're still the same, and we were really out here when we were going to studios and engineers were walking out once we started rapping and stuff like that.
It still wasn't cool.
It wasn't cool.
Right. And y'all stay on y'all grind, which is just a testament to what y'all got going on.
It is. And it lets you know that y'all wasn't thinking about what other people thought about y'all. Y'all kept moving and doing what y'all was doing 12 years later. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
So this goes out to the rappers that are out there right now hiding themselves, because I know who some of y'all are. So just be real with yourself.
Where's the bomb at? Where is the bomb at? Where is it?
Just be real, man. You know, if you don't know who you are, how can your dreams come true? Just be real with yourself.
Wow.
It's
you know.
You know, yeah, we're gonna have that episode with y'all in the actual
Anyway,
studio
that's a
setting.
whole different episode. But okay.
Yeah, but no, it's not. It could be an episode. I'm just respecting the guest time. But you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's real, and what he's saying is so true. It's me wanting to ask you guys, what are your thoughts on closeted rappers? I mean, I don't know if you know of any, but I mean, specifically, what's your thoughts on Lil Boosie's anger towards Lil Nas X?
Lil Boosie needs to grow up, and he needs to just tell Lil Nas X that he got to crush on him.
I mean,
Damn, huh? Just like that, right? Just like that.
Yeah.
if that's what it is, because you know, I've heard something else latest come out where, you know, it's putting Lil Nas X in a point of someone described it as a trolling. I guess he came out recently and said that he was doing a collaboration with Lil Boosie, and Boosie heard about it and then went on a whole nother rant, and then Nas X responded back talking about something that didn't even have to do with that. So I see what's going on with that, but I mean, at the same time, you know, Breakfast Club did have a good point when I think it was Envy who said, well, what's going to happen when people start really taking violence towards gay people or gay artists, you know, just off of shit you're saying? You know what I'm saying? So what's y'all thoughts on, you gave thoughts on Boosie, but are you guys into outing people who are in the closet? Do you help them transition to coming out the closet, or are you just like, you know, their time will come, or are you just not concerned with it?
As someone who was actually outed at a time that I wasn't ready for, I do not condone that. I don't think that is something. So I don't think that that's what anybody was doing in their situation. So no, I don't support it. I think you gotta let people organically come to their self or realization of who they are. Because I went through stages, Pierre knows, where I was, let me open this up, close it back up. Okay, let me open it a little bit more. Oh, nope, I'm gonna close it back up. So it's every individual person is different.
Now, and I agree with you on that. Now, have you guys had girlfriends before?
But also on the flip side, you can't, even if you are closeted, you can't be out here causing harm to a community that you ultimately belong to.
Right.
So
True.
Yo,
that internalized hate will get you though.
Oh yeah, self-hate is one of the worst types of hate.
yo,
True. Just be happy.
just be fucking happy.
Stop hating yourself.
Just be happy. Yeah. Oh, you know what? They
Stop
don't
hating
even,
yourself.
either they hate,
You'll be a lot happier.
Right.
they're hating themselves or they
yourself.
don't know themselves. It's one or the other. They just, you know what I'm saying? But I thank y'all for sharing that, because it's something that a lot of people need to discover, and it's still a subject that our culture specifically is unpacking, specifically from you know, church related issues, or you know, thoughts on the church, or growing up in churches and all that type of stuff. And boys aren't supposed to wear pink and girls aren't supposed to wear blue. I mean, it's so many stigmas that we can talk about it all night, you know. Have you guys ever had pussy before?
Whoa.
Have you guys had pussy before? I guess it's appropriate for our listeners. Have you had relations with a girl before, you know?
What that? No, I'm just saying.
Wait, what?
Pierre, I felt no. Pierre, I felt like you've had a relationship before with the female. I thought.
Well, Terrence and I both dated girls, but I'm a golden gay. Like I'm a golden gay. Like I've never had sex with women.
Oh,
But
A golden gay. That's different.
that's a term I've never heard that.
I've never heard
You've
it
never
either.
heard golden gay?
Never.
Never heard of golden gay? You are pure.
A golden
He's
gay.
pure.
A golden gay. So a golden gay, we're defining a golden gay. A golden gay is someone who's been gay. They've dated females before, but they've just never taken it to the next level.
They've never had sex with a woman. They've only had sex with men.
Got it. So both of you are golden gays.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Terrence isn't a golden gay.
Yeah, you can kind of tell that too.
I'm not. I feel like I was forced to not be one of.
So what?
You were forced by family.
I kind of was like forced to not be one
Did your
Based on
family
my
members?
surroundings and my upbringing, it was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if you be that way, I'm finna kill you. But not that they said that, but yeah.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I
So,
can agree with that.
I mean,
I dabbled here and there. I honestly can say that I never liked it. I can always say that. But, I did it for show.
yeah.
And once I, start dating guys, I never talked to girls ever.
So you know what? I personally appreciate that because that goes in line with what we were just talking about.
Wild.
That
And now
goes-
you know the whole story.
and thank y'all. Y'all got
I'm
the
pretty sure
exclusive.
there's more to know.
Y'all got wait, cash
About
out.
y'all stories.
Only cash out. You got to cash out for those stories. You got to cash out for those stories.
You gotta run up that cash app.
You do.
That goes to getting their album.
Getting the
Download the album
album
Friday.
this
You're gonna learn a lot
Friday.
more about these boys.
Yes, you
On
are.
Friday.
11 and 12 track album. Is it 11 tracks, fellas?
611.
11 tracks coming out this Friday. Y'all be sure to pick it up, stream it, all that good stuff. Follow them on Instagram at Official Freaky Boys. It's the Privilege Show. Yo, we have had a blast with y'all. They say third time's the charm, and so that's an inside joke. Inside joke for us on the show tonight. But thank y'all for tuning in and thank y'all for joining us. We hope that you guys' debut album is more than what you guys ever dreamed, and keep on pushing and taking things to the next level. I can't wait to listen. And Cecily and Isaac, y'all have any last words?
I got one thing to say. Specifically, go ahead. No, go
I
ahead.
was just say I love you guys' energy. I'm so glad we connected. I cannot wait to see what you guys have in store. I'm ready for y'all.
Thank you.
All
I got one thing to say. Now, we had y'all on this show, okay, before y'all became superstars. So I expect to see y'all face to face on another interview when y'all blow up. Can we get that on the can we say that now? Can we say that
face
now?
to face and yeah.
Let me tell you, do you know that me and Pierre are international superstars already?
Okay. Word up. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Well,
what
okay.
it's-
Well, no,
that's-
we're privileged to be able to be about on you guys' show. Like, this means a lot to us.
and we appreciate
love
that.
it.
Yo, we appreciate
Let's do
that.
it again.
We look forward to having y'all next time where we actually in the studio. Like we said, we all missed that type of interaction. So, looking forward to that. In the meantime, between time, we've had a great time. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and all that good stuff. Download the House of Entertainment app for free iOS, Google Play devices. It's your boy JoJo. Follow The Privilege Show. Y'all have a good night.
Word up.
Peace, y'all. Thanks. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.